Good evening, everyone. My name is Gabriel Evans-Cook, and I'm here to represent Birds Canada as an aerial insectivore field biologist to introduce tonight's Swift Night Out event. Birds Canada is a nonprofit charitable organization that aims to drive action to increase understanding, appreciation, and the conservation of birds in Canada. We partner with many different organizations, such as the Canadian Nuclear Laboratories, to deliver public engagement and outreach activities. We use solid science-based advocacy methods and on-the-ground action to conserve birds. Our staff are spread across the country working with a diverse array of bird species. But during this presentation, I'll be focusing on my specialty, Ontario's chimney swifts. Chimney swifts are an aerial insectivore species, meaning that they spend the vast majority of their life up in the skies, in flight, foraging for hundreds of tiny insects that make up their diet. Tonight, when you look into the evening sky, you'll be searching for tiny, slate gray or deep brown birds with sporadic wing beats. Chimney swifts can be identified by their cigar-like bodies, kind of short and stout, paired with a wingspan that, when they're gliding, looks almost like a boomerang. You can also listen for chimney swifts. I often find myself spotting them after I hear their high-pitched chattering calls circling above me. As some of you may already know, chimney swifts are a threatened species in Ontario, with numerous factors associated with their 90% population decline since 1970. Before colonization, chimney swifts utilized old-growth, hollow trees throughout the forests of southern Ontario as safe havens to nest and spend the night. Unlike most birds, chimney swifts can't perch or hop around like the American robin or northern cardinal. Their legs are only equipped for vertical roosting on rough surfaces, which is similar to bats. And as brick and mortar chimneys were built and towered above urban skylines and deforestation continued for agricultural progress, chimney swifts adapted to utilizing man-made structures for overnight protection and nesting. However, today, large brick and mortar chimneys are few and far between, often decommissioned and demolished rather than built and preserved. And as a factor of that, chimney swifts are losing precious habitat. Which brings me to one of the most exciting things about today's presentation is that the largest concentration of chimney swifts in Canada can be found in Ralston, Ontario, at the partially decommissioned nuclear power demonstration site. Even though this site is undergoing the process of complete decommissioning, we're very grateful to know that the Canadian Nuclear Laboratories has made the decision to leave the ventilation tower intact just for chimney swifts. This is a huge success for the conservation of the species, and we're so grateful that Canadian Nuclear Laboratories made the decision to retain the ventilation stack as they finish the process of decommissioning the rest of the site. Hopefully, tonight, you all will be able to look to the sky and see the beauty associated with this conservation success. A tornado of chimney swifts swooping and circling as they all enter their overnight roost to cuddle up and spend the night. If you want to learn more about chimney swifts in Ontario, please feel free to read our new blog post. It's titled Conservation Gone Nuclear: The Power of Considering Wildlife Habitat in Decision-Making. And if you want to get more involved on a personal level with chimney swift conservation, check out the Ontario Swiftwatch program, where Birds Canada promotes citizen scientists to monitor and record chimney swift habitat data to better protect and understand smaller local populations of swifts throughout the province. Birds Canada also has multiple municipal engagement strategies underway to increase the protections for this threatened species. And we have biologists all across the country filling filling in chimney swift knowledge gaps. And if you want to learn more or get involved yourself, please feel free to send us an email at ontarioswiftwatch@birdscanada.org. That's ontarioswiftwatch@birdscanada.org. I hope you all have a lovely evening and happy swift watching.